everyone, this is Carrie from Celestial Forecast doing an energy check-in for the Divine Masculine. So if you have been drawn to this reading, hopefully there's something here that resonates for your situation and connection when it comes to your masculine. So these are the 3 decks, all created by myself: the Dating Scene Oracle, the Infernos and Icicles Romance Oracle, and then the Sunshine and Rainbows deck. I am going to grab some cards from each one and then clarify with tarot as to what's coming through in this reading. General advice as always, guys, so please keep that in mind throughout the reading and only take the bits and parts of it that resonate for you personally and release the rest. All right, guys, so let's begin with the Dating Scene Oracle and let's take a look and see what's the vibe. What do you need to know right now when it comes to your Divine Masculine? Angels and Spirit Guides, please. What's the energy? All right, what do we need to know? Arrogant and self-absorbed. Ooh, okay. Let's see what else. So if you feel that your masculine has demonstrated these qualities, you know, perhaps that could have resulted in some challenges in the connection. Let's see what else here. Okay, so obviously very specific message coming through. It's not going to apply to everybody's situation. It does say beware serial cheater, can't be trusted. And I feel for some of my feminines, you know, you might have called your masculine out on this and they might have responded in this way where they were just very arrogant and they were just kind of all about their needs, their wants. So definitely coming through with some challenges here when it comes to this masculine energy. Let me grab one more. And then we have dreamy, like a fairy tale, magical connection. And I feel, Divine Feminine, if this is coming through as your connection and the messages that are presenting itself, maybe in the beginning it started off, you know, like it was a fairy tale. Maybe you felt like this masculine was everything that you were looking for in your life, and it ultimately maybe didn't end up panning out that way. So let me clarify here with some tarot. So if this is your story, again, they might have cheated on you more than once, perhaps. 4 of Cups. So if you are in separation from somebody that created some sort of drama in the partnership, more than likely infidelity, I feel this is one of those things where the tables have turned. And what I mean by that, Divine Feminine, is we might have a masculine here who regrets treating you in this way. Let's see what else. Yeah, guys, it's a very specific message. So I don't know who this is for, but clearly it is telling us that more than likely we have a masculine who lied, who cheated, who betrayed you. Wow. Look at the next card. We've got the 8 of Cups. So some very specific things. And I feel whoever is drawn to this reading, there could be parts of this message that you're really able to relate to. We've got the 5 of Swords. So every single one of these cards has some form of challenge coming through. And maybe, Divine Feminine, once you realized that this dream, this fairy tale, was no longer what you envisioned it to be, that could have been your deciding factor to walk away from it. Because what I'm seeing here is there was something about the connection. Either a person or something got in between the two of you. More than likely it was infidelity, though. Serial cheater. I mean, that speaks for itself. So just very different pages. And you could have also had a masculine who didn't fess up to their actions or what they did or said. All right, what else? Whoops, I have cards flying off my desk. Let's see what they are. So we have the 9 of Cups. It came up in the reverse. And then we have the 2 of Wands. So I'm feeling, and I really feel this for the person watching this video, especially for my Divine Feminines, You had so much hope when it came to this partnership, and somehow this fairy tale just fell apart. You know, this is like a wish that did not come to fruition. And I feel at the end of the day, you know, you both have your own free will to choose and decide what it is that you're wanting in your life. And I feel this was a masculine that just went a completely different path from what it was that you wanted, Divine Feminine. And then we've got the Ten of Cups right here. So maybe this is what you wanted, you know, the type of life where you can really share so much joy and happiness and fulfillment and contentment with this person. But somehow or other, this was a dream that turned into a nightmare. That's the way it's presenting itself here. Wow. What else do we need to know here? We've got the Sun coming through. So if you relate to this, I feel, you know, you took matters in your own hands. What I mean by that is you took control of the situation and how it was affecting your life. And you decided to perhaps, again, walk away, distance yourself so that you could open yourself up to finding this type of relationship where you really feel that this person checks all the boxes, that they really have what it takes to go the distance here, because that absolutely is something that you deserve. We have the Star. So I feel you could be Aquarian here. You could be Leo. We've got a few signs coming through here. I feel that the universe has a different plan for you. You know, again, maybe at one point in time, you really saw this masculine as your ideal person, and life presented you with a very different scenario. So I feel that when it comes to your hopes, your wishes, and what it is that you're wanting to envision for your future, certainly when it comes to your romantic life, life will find a way to bring you there. And it really falls on you being able to completely let go of this person. And I feel if you're tuned into this, you already have, or you're thinking about walking away if this is something that you're currently dealing with. We've got the Lovers, followed by the Wheel of Fortune. I love this. And then we have the Chariot. We've got Gemini coming through. We have Cancer coming through. I feel if this is your story, Divine Feminine, I feel that love will certainly find you if it hasn't yet. You will meet somebody that you connect with, somebody that you're very drawn to. The chemistry will be amazing. And, you know, just somebody that you really see as your life partner. So I feel that that's where you're being directed to be able to experience so much better than what you already have dealt with somebody that is coming through as this serial cheater. They just weren't looking for commitment. They weren't looking to settle down. They weren't looking to be exclusive. But I feel that by you taking control of your life and deciding, you know what, this is not for me. And this is life moving on for you towards a much better direction. So I really like the way that came through. I wasn't quite sure the direction that this was going to go, but I feel even though you might have experienced this type of difficult situation, there's something and someone that's meant to be a part of your life that's way better suited than what you've already experienced. Okay, so let me go ahead and actually pull some cards from my Sunshine and Rainbows deck. And the way this reading is unfolding, I was initially going to grab maybe a couple cards from each deck and then pull tarot to confirm. I'm just changing things up because that's just the vibe that I'm getting. There's more to this story. There's something else. And so I feel if you have moved on, let's see if you have already attracted somebody new. And if you happen to be single and are just opening yourself up to the possibility of finding love, let's take a look at that too. Angels and spirit guides, please, for the collective. What do we need to know as far as love coming in? Somebody new. This is a brand new year. Let's take a look and see what's coming in for you. People that might already be in your life, or people that are surrounding you, somebody who could be interested. What do we have? We're starting off with the stewardess. So this represents the divine feminine air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. So divine feminine, if you happen to be an air sign, this is coming through. Or if you happen to be divine masculine and single, you know, the situation could have been turned around where you were on the other end of dealing with a partner who cheated on you. So I feel for some of you guys, this could be significant. Let's see what else. And then I'll go ahead and read what that says. Yeah, we definitely have divine feminine energy coming through here. So let me read this. Divine feminine air signs will support their partner in their goals and dreams. Adventurous, loves to travel, fun, loving nature, will always take care of your needs, a nurturing companion. So divine masculine, if that's what you're looking for, you have the capability to attract this. Or divine feminine, this could be describing who you are. And then we have the beautician. Some of you might actually be in this industry. It does say this love connection will beautify your world with its variety of palettes and moods. A perfect blend of passion and desire that turns into something beautiful over time. This romance has many layers to it to help you both discover the true meaning of love. How beautiful. So divine feminine, if you happen to be single right now, just putting out that energy will help you attract the right partner. All right, let's grab another. Okay, 2. We've got 2 cards. Look at this. We have the Lover. We already saw the Lover's card representing Gemini. And then we have Optimistic. I feel like grabbing one more card here. And you know, sometimes when we experience heartbreak or disappointment in our romantic partnerships, it's so difficult to be optimistic. It's really hard to open ourselves back up and just be vulnerable, you know. Let's grab one more. Absolutely. Look at that. We've got loyalty. That's what you desire, and hopefully that is what you will be able to attract. All right, so let's go ahead and clarify this. And actually, before we do that, let me read the rest of these. So the Lover, magnetic, passionate connection, fiery, hot chemistry in and out of the bedroom. They know how to please your mind, body, and soul. You'll melt in their arms. So for sure, connection, physical attraction, it's all here. And then we have Optimistic. The glass will always be half full with this love connection. When times get rough in a partnership, this love partner will remain hopeful and confident that things will work out and that your future together can still be a happy one, a positive outlook that will pay off. Okay? So now for some of you guys, even though you've had some ups and downs in your relationship, maybe you're in separation right now, there could be a part of you that's still being really optimistic that somehow or other this can still work itself out. And who's to say it can't, you know? And then we've got loyalty, a very supportive partner in love and romance, dependable, a trustworthy mate who will be there for you through thick and thin. And I really feel for some of you guys, that's what you need. That's what it is that you're looking to find. And you absolutely can manifest this. All right, let's grab some tarot. What do we need to know here? We've got 2 cards. So we've got the Fool, a fresh start. 4 of Swords, you know, it's like taking a break from drama, just needing recovery time, recuperation time after heartbreak and disappointments. Makes sense to me. And look at the next card. We've got the 4 of Cups, which we've already seen. Missed opportunity. Absolutely. Where is that card? Hold on. Let me find it. Here it is. So it came through already earlier, and I feel that is definitely an energy that's wanting to be repeated in this reading, because there's somebody here, more than likely, it's coming through as a masculine energy that they messed up and perhaps really wanting to revisit the partnership, either unable to because you're already taken, or because they're just self-sabotaging, they're preventing themselves from taking any sort of action, or that's what they truly believe, that it's too late to fix things here. And this could be karma just biting them in the butt, you know, perhaps realizing that you're the person that they were meant to be with, that you're the one that got away, and other connections that they might have been in. You know, again, the serial cheater, they might have experienced so many scenarios with people where they themselves got disappointed. And so now they look at the connection that you guys had and realizing they really let a good thing leave their life. So, karma right there. Yeah, more repeat messages. Look, we've got the Nine of Cups. This person, they think of you. They think of you often, I feel. Maybe more so lately, considering we just started a brand new year. They still see the potential, and I feel you're still very much a part of their heart. They're still wishing for things to be different between the two of you. That could be where the optimism is coming from. You know, if it's even possible, they would want to have a do-over, you know, taking that leap of faith, still believing that you guys belong together. But is that possible? You know, we've got the Queen of Swords coming through here. I feel this is your response, Divine Feminine. You know, your response would be, you know, a little hesitant, but also knowing that you're not going to be putting up with any of their drama or nonsense. So if they can't come towards you correct, I feel as the feminine coming in as the Queen of Swords, you're not going to put up with it unless they really are coming towards you as this brand new, renewed person. Look at this. We've got the Judgment. We've got the Eight of Cups. So I really feel this definitely is somebody that you detached from. You had enough. You walked away. And time has served them a few lessons having to do with their own karmic attachments, perhaps, or certainly they might have met people that needed to teach them a lesson. So, you know, this is somebody who wants to return. This is somebody who feels the need to fix something that they ruined. So I wouldn't be surprised if you reconnected, or what I mean by reconnect is just having another opportunity to talk and see each other, not necessarily that you would take them back. I feel you hold the cards. You are in full control over how this plays out. But yeah, there's somebody here from your past that wants to have a conversation with you. Could be something as simple as an apology for treating you so poorly back then, and maybe trying to convince you that they've changed, they've worked on themselves. What they're looking for here is a partnership where they can give their all. But I feel for my feminines, you're a little bit more apprehensive, understandably so. But yeah, they're focused on a reunion here. That doesn't necessarily mean it can happen unless both people are on board. I just feel that things are a little bit lopsided here, and it would take a lot for you, the listener, the viewer, to take this person back. I'm not to say that that's impossible, but I feel this person really has to work for it, as they should. You know, they need to do the legwork this time to prove to you that they're even worthy of your time. That's what I'm getting there. All right, so let's go ahead and grab one more batch of cards here. Let's take a look and see what else we can find out. All right, so this is having to do with what it is that they would want to manifest if given a second chance, perhaps. Let's see. What do they want? What is the lingering energy when it comes to this connection? We have goosebumps, the thought of you touching me. There's something about your touch, the physical connection, or just the thought of you. You know, there's something there. When they think about you, it still gives them goosebumps. This is the next card. We have unspoken words, which makes sense to me. There's unfinished business, perhaps, that they feel is here between the two of you. Unspoken words, I'm sorry, I miss you, I love you. And then we have you are my twin flame love story. For those of you who feel this is your twin, maybe that's why it's coming through here. My true polar opposite, forever and always, period. But even our twin flame can actually hurt us. So I'm guided to one more. Let's grab one more here. One more message for the collective here. Mutual attraction. I mean, take that if it makes sense. If you still find yourself drawn to this individual, regardless of what might have happened, you know, the history of your partnership. But we do see that they're wanting to communicate this to you face to face, whether that's even possible for some of you guys at this point. All right. And part of the reason why they might still feel drawn to you could have something to do with the twin flame connection. And, you know, it could have been instant attraction the moment you saw each other too. All right, so what's the energy? What's the vibe? First of all, my feminines, you're coming in as this beautiful Queen of Wands. You know, the Queen of Wands is known to be quite confident, as she should, you know. The Queen of Wands, just like the Queen of Swords, you know, you're not going to be putting up with any drama from anybody. Certainly an ex-partner, somebody that you cared for and loved from the past. High Priestess. So I feel, my feminines, it's really important for you to trust what you're feeling, what your heart is telling you. Your intuition really plays a huge part here. This is the next card, so clarification that more than likely this individual is still thinking about you. I mean, you know, I'm sorry, I miss you, I love you. That's a part of their thoughts. You know, they're feeling nostalgic about the memories that at one point in time you guys had shared. And they get it now, you know. They have a better understanding of why things are the way they are and why hopefully they had to do the work on themselves. If there were third parties, if there was something about their personality where they really weren't taking relationships seriously, which ended up coming through as that serial cheater that we saw in the beginning. So maybe that's something that they've cut out, that particular behavior. Because ultimately, they, you know, life might have shown them, it's like, look, this is not the way to go. This is not the way to find love. Yep. All right, let's see what else. Look at this. There's that Sun card, which we saw earlier. I feel this is a masculine that now recognizes that they had it all along, you know, that the universe brought them this beautiful connection, and at one point in time they were happy, but they also didn't appreciate it at the time that they had it. So I feel this is somebody that wants to find that type of relationship again with you, again, if it is possible, because I'm feeling for some of you guys, you might just be content where you're at, that you've been through too much with this person, and that you're happy, fulfilled, and content on your own. You don't have to be in a relationship to find that type of contentment or happiness. Yeah. So, I mean, for some of you guys, I feel that if what you're wanting with somebody from your past is to reconnect and come back together, life might just present you with that opportunity. Certainly communication from someone from your past, and it could start off as an apology. We do see that there. And part of the conversation could evolve towards discussing whether or not you guys can try again. And then bottom of the deck, we do have the Strength card. I feel that, then we've got the Nine of Pentacles. This person might be single right now. Maybe they're not even in a relationship, or they're feeling alone because they've blown so many connections that they were in simply because they were not loyal. They were not trustworthy. They lied, they were deceitful, you know, however way that played out. And so maybe they're not feeling overly confident that they can even win you back, Divine Feminine, or that they would even be able to find love again. So maybe life really has given them a message, like, if you don't turn things around for yourself, then, you know, you might be somebody that will spend their life alone, you know, that they're not going to be able to find a relationship that can actually go the distance. But I am also feeling for some of you guys that this person from your past oh my goodness, so many regrets that they have had because of how they treated you, certain things that they said to you, or if they, as the cards have said, you know, they just repeatedly were unfaithful. And you can only give somebody so many chances before you decide to walk away from it. And that's something we've seen as well. So it really depends on how this is playing out or has played out in your life. I feel, Divine Feminine, if this is your storyline, that you're either content to be able to open up a brand new door with somebody else, or you already have, or there's a part of you that would be open to hearing from this person. And, you know, you get to decide at that point whether or not you want to pursue things or, you know, just leave it where it is and hopefully find closure through that conversation once it presents itself. All right, so I hope that whatever came through here for you offered you guidance that's helpful. If you are interested in your own reading, that info is down below in the description box. I'll link all of the decks you see here. Thank you guys so much. I'll catch you next time. Take care.